welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting my December or holiday glam. So I'm starting with the today's look. So I'm planning to do as many as I can, or as many as possible, the holiday variations for makeup, like holiday makeup variations. So if you want to go for full-on glam, if you just want a soft glam, if you just want barely like no makeup look but still looking cute and sexy over the holidays, I'm going to try to give you as many variations as possible. So I'm starting off with my favorite. I love my full-on glam, even though I don't do as much, but I love my full-on glam. Whenever I have chance, or whenever I'm gonna be going somewhere where I can go with my full-on glam, I just go with like overboard kind of thing. So I'm gonna give you my first variation, and I'm gonna be using my favorite palette right now, which is from Tarte Beauty. If you don't own this palette, go check out on her website. I don't know if you can still buy it or not, because I think the pre-sale is sold out, but whenever you get the chance, you do get this palette, because it's such an amazing neutral palette. Every single formula in this eyeshadow palette is absolutely stunning and amazing, and every color she actually put in this palette, it suits every single skin tone. So you don't have to worry about it, like if you can use half of the palette and the rest might not be able for your use. That's not the case. So I'm using the only one eyeshadow palette, and that's from Tarte Beauty. I've done my whole big massive bold eye glam. So if you want to see how to create this look, just carry on watching the video, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, so every time I post a video, you'll get a notification. And I shall see you guys next time, hopefully very, very soon, with another holiday glam. Take care, love you all, bye. Hey my lovelies, so we are going to begin with skincare as usual, and I'm just using my Glow Recipe Watermelon Face Mist along with Aveeno Glow Drops. This is a very good stuff actually. If you haven't tried it, just give it a go. It's one of those moisturizers which you might like it or you might hate it. I like using it sometimes, but for everyday use I'm not a big fan. For eyes, I'm using my Dr. Brandt Depuffing eye cream. I tend to use this when I feel like I didn't have enough sleep, or my eyes are looking super tired or puffy. So, and this cream does really help make sure your eyes looks very brightened and less puffy. To give extra hydration, I'm also using Farsali Rose Gold oil, the face oil, and it's also a really good base for your matte foundations. If you're planning to use a matte foundation, it's a really good oil to mix with. I'm also going to just give my face a bit of a massage with my jade roller. It just helps to get the skincare go into your skin properly and just give you kind of like a lift. For my brows, I'm using Benefit Brow Styler, and this is in shade number 3.75. This is my favorite product from Benefit Brow Products right now, because doing brows with this is so easy. Just on the areas where I feel like I have a little bit extra dry skin, I'm using this SKINFOOD Velda cream. And for my primer, I'm going with Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and I actually later added Farsali Skintune as well, just on the areas where I feel like I have pores and I just need to blur them out. So I just applied that on mainly on the areas where I feel like I have pores. To carve my brow bone, I'm using RCMA Foundation palette, medium foundation palette, and I just picked up the lightest shade. For my eye base, I'm using MAC Cosmetics Paint Pot in shade Soft Ochre. This eye base is super thick. It's very intense. and it really gives you a really good blank canvas to work with. For the eye look, I'm picking up Tarte Beauty Natural or Neutral palette. The first shade I'm taking is Matte Aura, and I'm going to set my whole eye with this. And I'm using Morphe E22 brush. For the transition, I'm gonna take Soothe in Matte, or yeah, Soothe in Matte, and I'm gonna blend this with my Sigma E40 brush. I actually really like Sigma E40 or even Morphe E22, the one I use for to set my base. Those two are really nice and big fluffy brushes for your transition. Now I just picked up Soothe but in Sequin, and I'm just adding a little bit more dimension on the outer part of my eye. Now I'm just going to take I think I've taken the Story on, yeah, I've just added this matte shade in Story, and I'm just adding that in between the Soothe, Sequin and Matte. And now I'm taking the Ritual in Matte and just going to start blending this on the outer part of my eye, and also to give like a depth and a bit more definition to my crease. I'm just going to use this to actually define more to make my crease a little bit more defined. So if the eye look is looking pretty messy while you're doing this, you don't need to worry about it, because we are going to do a bit of a cut crease, and also we are going to wipe off all the excess. Now I just picked up the black shade in Sequin, and I'm just adding this in between the Ritual, so it just gives a really nice dimension. Now I picked up the shade Story on the glitter in the glitter form, and I just added that I just did a half cut crease and literally added that glitter on top. For foundation, I'm using my Wonder Beauty foundation in shade Golden Medium. I am very soon about to do another review on this foundation, because this is becoming my favorite foundations for this weather. It's it's literally like this foundation is made for winter weathers. But I'll give you more detailed information about why I like it and why you should use it and stuff like that. So but for now, I am taking this foundation on all the exposed area of my body as well. To cover my dark circle, I'm using MAC Cosmetics Pro Long Wear Concealer in shade NC45. This is a very good tip if you don't want to use too much concealer, or if you don't want to go for like color correcting or something. This is kind of like color correcting, but doing with much more lightweight products. Now I'm just taking RCMA palette, and I'm going to just mix a couple of darker shades from the palette to do my contour. Whenever I'm doing a cream contour, I'm always going for this palette, because I feel like it just blends out so well. And whenever I have a contours as like a foundation product used as a contour, it just everything looks so natural and more like it. I feel like it stays on for much more longer. For concealer, I'm using Benefit Cosmetic Concealer in shade number 6. This is the Boeing Cakeless Concealer, and I'm going to blend everything out with my Stands Out Beauty Sponge. I don't use that much brushes anymore, because I'm just literally in love with this sponge from Stands Out. To set my under eye area, I've used Milani Cosmetics setting powder in shade light medium, and to set rest of my face, I use the Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder. For the bronzer and to set my contour, I'm using Hourglass Ambient light powder, and this is in shade bronze, I think. For the blush, I used Tarte Cosmetic blush in shade Peachy. And for the lip liner, I'm using MAC Cosmetic lip liner in shade Stripdown. Lipstick is from Tilbury, and this one is I'll write down the shade in the description box below. For gloss, I use my Essence gloss in shade So Soft or BG Soft. To set everything in place, I'm using my Wonder Beauty Glow Setting mist, and I'm just gonna do my hair. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm gonna give you a lot of holiday looks, so stay tuned. Love you all. Take care. Bye.